This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies online. I have a good question. How can anybody sit there and try to get their American heroes in trouble with the law back home? How can you sit there and get your veterans in trouble with the law back home? How can anybody do that to veterans in the first place? How can you did what you did to me after 9/11 attack in New York City? You know, just think about it. If the law is monitoring the internet, then why is there anything bad on the internet as the law is monitoring the internet? Right? Like, the law allows people to get scammed by internet sites. Does the law know that you can get scammed by porn on the internet too? Why is everybody going out of their way to make the veterans look bad on the internet for one? And don't you think by now in the 21st century everybody sees everything on the internet, not just one person? How can you do what you did to me as an American country? How can a country claim that they support veterans and soldiers online to you guys to sit there and go out of your way and try to make your veterans look bad back home? Like, what's everybody's problem back home? What's everybody's issue? You know? Like, if the law is monitoring the internet, why is their crime as viewed on the internet and everything? You know, like, you worry about what your kids watch, but the law allows the kids to see people get killed on the internet, death and crime on the internet. Right? Your kids can get killed as gang member kids on the internet. Your kids can get killed as terrorist kids on the internet and everything. Your kids view more crime and death online than kids finding out that everybody makes porn on the internet in the 21st century. Right? And I still don't have enough on my computer for what you guys did to me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing on the computer, knowing that I'm being monitored as jerk-offs, as you are, as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Why is everybody so hard on Commiso back home? My grandpa died around the corner. I've been making videos around the corner in the other apartment. I got jumped by some bloods outside. I was covered in blood around the corner and got jumped. And the cops didn't do shit when I got jumped around the corner while I was trying to say hi, while my brother's Jeep got a badge in the window around the corner, right? Nobody didn't do shit when I got jumped. Maybe I should have washed the blood off my face. Well, I guess I didn't want to catch anything. So I went back in the apartment and washed all the blood off my face. They beat the crap out of me, as you're Americans outside in the state of New Jersey around here. Right? The guy across the street looks like the guy that lived below me, as there were bloods below me around the corner, as there's bloods across the street. Right? Then you're allowing your kids to mock me as bloods across the street? Why? Aren't you Americans across the street? Just because you're in some corny-ass gang outside, you're still considered an American, right? So, why is my family and friends back home and my hometown laws just sitting there trying to screw my life over back home? Why did you put me in there? Right? Remember you put me in there and somehow the whole world was covering masks after you did that? They must have found out that they put Commiso away, and somehow the whole world was wearing a mask because over a fake virus that was on the internet. What's wrong with people in the world? I can't believe there's heartless people in the world that don't care about. You really don't care about me as a veteran back home for you guys to go dig me? What, you want all my stuff that I earned, so you claim that you earn it as a corny gang outside after 9/11 attack? I really couldn't believe that you did what you guys did to me as Commiso. Right? It kind of sucks that the law uses the internet to get people in trouble on purpose, as the law for one. Right? If the law is monitoring the internet, then nobody should get in trouble with porn. Nobody should get in trouble with the internet. But the law sits there and they use the internet to, even though the internet scams people, the law allows people to get scammed, then you all sit there and get mad. Like kids don't know what sex is. Your kids in gangs, your kids in terrorist groups in the world, but they don't know shit about sex, but they know about death and killings on the internet. So what is the how can somebody, what's the benefit of screwing one person's life over while kids still online every day, 24 hours a day, knowing there's death and killings on the internet as kids in the world? So how can you all sit there and make me feel the way you guys do? And this is my hometown, and you're my neighbors, American neighbors back home. I grew up around here. So are you serious? Even the facts that veterans served their country after 9/11, veterans got to come home to more bullshit because Americans really don't have your back home after 9/11 attack, as they claim on American television. They seem like they're mocking me on purpose just to go dig me and take more from me as a gang across the street. I didn't tell them to join the gang across the street. Right? You got your kids grabbing their crotch around me after you all put me in there, and you're Americans across the street, right? What did I do to deserve that as a treatment as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11? Can you tell the law that just because you decided to screw one person's life over as an American hero online, kids can still go on the internet 24 hours a day to figure out what's on the internet as kids? So you really didn't do anything, did you, as the law? The law, it seems like they ain't doing shit. Why do we have to we're Americans, right? We vote for porn. We vote for our laws in America as Americans. So why did we vote as Americans to still get viewed by crime on the internet as the law monitors the internet and the television? You're advertising crime on television. You teach Americans not to break the law, right? The law doesn't want Americans to break the law, but you got gang fights on television and the internet and everything. You allow the crimes to still happen, and then you sit there and get mad at us as Americans. I still can't believe you're making me go through this as your American hero after 9/11 attack. I didn't do nothing to nobody. I didn't deserve to get jumped around the corner to cover in blood. I didn't do shit to them across the street as I grew up around here, so they've lived around here with my Commiso family for years around here. What gives you the right as Bloods and Clips and terrorists online to treat people like shit because you're wearing a colored t-shirt outside? What kind of respect is that to teach your kids to disrespect a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City? Yeah, what kind of respect are you showing me as my hometown law to monitor me this long? Why is my family even sitting there and allow me to go through this all these years? They had to drag out my mom. You know what? That sucks. I'm not allowed to chatter. You call me a name back home, I don't see shit on Chatterbait. Still, I don't see anything on the internet. Still, even when you call me a name back home. So how can the law call you a name, for one? Is it my fault that the law calls you a name and try to sit there and get you in trouble as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11? Meanwhile, kids goes on the internet 24 hours a day, dude. You know, they act, if you put a safety thing on the internet, kids can't see anything. Isn't kids are smart enough to take off the safety thing on the internet? Because sites leads to other sites. So it seems like I can't believe you're making me go through this as an American hero back home. That sucks really bad, man. My grandpa died. You all leave me alone. You all party without me after grandpa died. I'm always by myself back home as a veteran. Because I'm not cool enough to party with you back home as a veteran, for one. It was like that in high school. I was not a cool kid. I wasn't a cool kid in school to get invited to the cool parties in high school. So I studied. And it sucks that I can't believe, don't you have to go to college to get a degree in law? So you're trying to tell me kids don't sit there and watch the same thing online as an adults, as you put your kids in gang members and terrorist groups on the internet? Kids are stupid, right? Why did they make the show Smarter Than Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Is that a lie of a show too? So if a kid is smarter than you, don't you think they know how to use the internet in the 21st century? Why are you disrespecting me in the first place across the street if you know my family? Because you're gold diggers across the street. As I had to come home to my hometown law, and my hometown law are gold diggers after 9/11 attack. It seems like everybody wants to take everything that I earn as Commiso, and I earned my benefits too. I got my benefits after 9/11 attack. I worked hard for my benefits after 9/11 attack. Right? I come home, you jumped me, robbed me, bullied me, call me names online, and all I do is sit here in this apartment. What, because I stood up to a gang and that was my job as a soldier after 9/11, to stand up to terrorists and gangsters after 9/11 attack? And you all get upset up in state of New Jersey? And you're Americans around here? So what did I do to deserve this? Because if the law went to college, it's like, don't the law, isn't there laws on the internet to protect people from the internet? Right? I'm just a person that's I pay for my internet for people to ride off my router around here in the first place. I'm not saying everybody, but you could tell who's riding off the router with the Wi-Fi names around here. How can you get mad at your veterans? You know? How can anybody get mad at their veterans after 9/11? What's your fucking problem back home? If people across the street grew up with the Commiso family around here, then what gives them the fucking right to even their kids to mock me, putting me in jail, acting like porn came out yesterday after 9/11 attack in New York City? What type of friends are you? You're friends to my family just to mock a soldier? Why do you even stay around here, live all these years around here? To wait to come home for a veteran like me to bully me? Because I'm a shy, quiet kid in school, an outcast, and a speech impediment and learning disability, and who gives, what makes you guys do this to a veteran after 9/11? While you kids sit there and watch people get people's head chopped off by some asshole in the world. Don't you think your kids are more affected of the death and killings and crime on the internet, Mr. Law or Mrs. Law or whatever the heck you are? Your kids are confused. And I'm confused as your disabled combat veteran after 9. What the hell is your fucking problem in my... This is a 4th of July street? How the hell you get your kids to wave at me when the 4th of July street for you to sit there and mock me because you're a fucking pussy bloods across the street? Right? I'm an American citizen. That doesn't mean I should be able to get mocked by some corny gang outside in a fucking American country. And you're all allowing this to happen to me? What the hell is fucking wrong with my fucking hometown law? Look how many years you have to drag out this fucking case. And there's still fucking porn on the internet. How many people get screwed over watching porn on the internet? Not the whole internet. Not the whole internet gets screwed watching porn on the internet, right? The law, does every law enforcement get screwed watching porn on people's computers? No. I'm your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. What's your problem? What's everybody's problem in the world? For real. Why is there any wars and violence in the world in the first place? That doesn't even make any sense to me at all. What did I do to people to deserve to get treated like shit as your American soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City? What? Oh, you're a gang, so you're allowed to treat disabled combat veterans like shit after 9/11 on the streets? How do you all get viewed as an Americans on the street of 4th of July street online? What, you're ashamed to have a 4th of July street on the streets anymore as Americans around here? Oh, because I wear my cap and dress like a veteran on the 4th of July street, and they all fake wave at me or something? What did I do to you guys as my hometown law? For you guys to go out of the way and act like fucking law doesn't watch porn and have sex on the internet as the law themselves online. What the hell is my monitor's fucking problem? How come I got the mean monitor at court? She's kind of mean, man, and kind of fake. That's why I can't get along with her. You know, I try to get along with her, but it's hard because she seems a lot of fakeness. It looks like this monitor likes getting people in trouble on purpose. Are you going to give me a deal or not? Because you're sitting there and monitoring me all these years, and you're messing up, that you're breaking the law by monitoring my computer all these years. While on Chatterbait, everybody's going like this, like there's cops in the room. Don't show the cops that they're having sex in the room in Chatterbait, right? Everybody's doing this to me, and I'm your hometown hero, standing up for what I believe in as an American citizen, and I didn't see shit for what you guys are doing to me. And you're Americans on my computer. That sucks, dude. Your kids are smart enough as gang members outside to mock a soldier after 9/11, but according to the law, kids are not smart enough to figure out what sex is in the 21st century. What the hell is wrong with everybody back home? Are you that jealous of me? They're that jealous of me you're a corny gang outside across the street and you're that jealous of me? You see me making goofy videos online in the world and my hometown law had to come down hard on me acting like sex came out yesterday on the internet. And there's still porn on the internet. Everything you're trying to get me in trouble up is still on the internet. What kind of fucked and just American justice is this? They only got balls to bully a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 in my hometown law around here. They all claim that they've been watching me for years and they decided I ain't good enough to be around kids as your American hero after 9/11. What, because you're not good around kids? How come you can watch porn as the law? Because, some cops are gang members. They become a cop to help bear out their gang members on the street. They're like in the movies or something. So how can people bail each other out, right? I don't think they do. Hey, kids, don't join a gang. They really don't bail you out. They keep you in there. As they arrest kids, too, nowadays. That sucks, dude. American law is super fucking hard on Americans. And there is a hard-ass pussy gang outside in America. America is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, but our American law is hard on disabled combat veterans after 9/11 attack. And you all just sit there and allow this to happen to Commiso back home. Where I felt like I thought you all make a big deal that I came back home alive from war in my hometown. I thought people across the street be so proud of me and that I served my country. But no, you just want to rob and take more from me as a veteran. What kind of friends take things from friends? That's the type of law that's on the internet. Even though Americans pay their taxes for our law system, we gotta guess because I'm a nice guy. Because I'm a nice guy, so people figure, oh, Commiso ain't gonna do shit. Commiso ain't gonna sue me for busting down a door. Commiso ain't gonna do shit if I allow gangster kids to mock me. And Commiso ain't gonna do shit. And I'm defending your flag as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. While I'm getting viewed by pussy terrorists on the internet. The terrorists like, holy shit, his hometown's fucking don't do shit for him. So I guess I could kill Commiso as terrorist because his hometown don't do shit for him. That's why soldiers died at war. All a bunch of Americans watching YouTube, and they sit there and watch soldiers die at war in convoys. Because some corny gang attacked us in 9/11. So again, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is everybody's fucking problem back home in my hometown, in the state of New Jersey. I have a good heart. I care about people. I would never hurt a fucking kid. But that's not enough, right? It don't matter if I have a clean record. It doesn't matter that everybody hacks me and send me bad internet sites while everybody's having a good time on Chatterbait and I don't get to see shit as Chatterbait is an American site. Do you do that to my battle buddies too? Or just me? Oh, Commiso looked like a pussy at war making goofy videos, So Commiso must have didn't do shit at war. Even though Commiso could have got killed and his head chopped off at war and blown up in pieces, Commiso didn't do shit at war. What the fuck is your problem around here? What the hell is my hometown law's fucking problem? You know? How can people go out of the way and get you in trouble on purpose by the law? That sucks, you know, that really sucks, you know, to make your soldiers feel good in uniform as American soldiers, and now I'm a disabled combat veteran, and I don't deserve any type of fucking respect by anybody in my hometown. You know, I really thought my hometown would have made a big deal that I came back home as Commiso, as alive on a 4th of July street. So, hey, law, if Chatterbait is all going like this all through Chatterbait, don't you think everybody knows what channel even when everybody's doing this, the law still hacks your computer and watch your Chatterbait videos. So, everybody's having fun with sex and nudity, even your kids online. So, what is your problem back home, my hometown? Because I thought you all, my hometown neighbors across the street would show me a whole lot of respect back home. Because I earned it. You know, I graduated from high school. I graduated from basic training. I graduated from AIT. I went to my first duty station, and I went overseas to serve my country. I went on every convoy that everybody else went on convoys. And if you look of the pictures that's on my profile on Facebook, Commiso's in every picture. I was everywhere that my unit was, and all my battle buddies. Commiso's in mostly every picture of everything that happened at war. Commiso was there making goofy videos. Like celebrities watching my YouTube videos at war. What did the celebrities think watching my YouTube videos at war? People hate each other that much to hate on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack? Everything you guys did back home to me, you would have got me killed at war because you decided that I don't deserve respect as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Think about it. That's the reason why soldiers died at war. Because their hometown neighbors talking shit. Oh, he's never going to make it at war. He's never going to make it in the military. How can people say that to people? What, because I don't look tough? I'm not tough enough to serve my country, but I can say fuck the Bloods, Eclipse, and Terrorists, or whatever group of assholes on live television on the internet? But you guys can't as pussies? Right? I didn't do shit to nobody. You all going out of one month, and then you still hacking my, on the fact that I'm being monitored by some corny ass hometown law. I'm still getting hacked by people around here. What kind of respect is that? What did I do to my monitor for you to sit there and look up and down like me and judge me all these years? How can a law in a country like ours in America be so hard? How American law is so hard on Americans, for one? Because do you earn points or commission the more people you get in trouble with the law as the law or something? You earn rank in the military law system or something? That sucks. You're supposed to be Americans across the street. You're supposed to be Americans all around here. You live in America. You must be Americans to live in America, right? That sucks. You put me in there, right? You called me a name on the internet, and then you put me in there to come out just to mock me. That, oh, don't show that pussy shit, cause I'm a corny ass gang controlling sex online. That's what 9/11 was about. The gang outside wants to control people watching sex, and look what you're doing to me. Damn, I must not be. All the cool things I did in the world, making goofy videos at war, and I carry litters. You know what litters are? No, you figure it out. You all want to hack me as a veteran. You all know all the military words, right? They didn't pass basic training. They didn't join the military, but they can look up the military words and mock me as a soldier after 9/11. So what do you expect me to do when a gang calls me a name after 9/11? Just take it? Oh, thank you, sir and ma'am. As Americans bullying me in American country, online as a soldier and everything. How can people be that heartless to each other? It don't even make any sense that people are that heartless to each other anymore. Why are you guys so hard on me back home? Where I thought my hometown, oh, Commiso came back home alive. Oh man, we're going to do everything as of my hometown and Americans to make you feel good about yourself that you served your country after 9/11 attack in New York City. This is the best you can do? Sitting there, I didn't have enough on my computer to do what you did to me. They split my lip. You kicked me in the fucking face like a gang around the corner. Oh, there's a gang across the street in the same gang that was around the corner. So it makes you look like you really did steal my lottery ticket. Right? Damn, that sucks. That feeling you give your veterans back home fucking sucks as a corny gang outside. Man, I can't believe there's any gangs in America in the first place. I don't understand that. We live in America, a free country, dude. We don't have to join a gang as Americans. So why is there a gang outside in America? What gives you the fucking right to sit there on my computer and treat me like shit? Why are you monitoring me this long? Because there's somebody else on my computer that's on my... I don't understand. What the hell did I do to people to sit there and act like porn came out yesterday? So I'm right. In my last video, the reason why we got attacked in 9/11 is there are people that trying to control people over the word sex on the internet. Right? That sucks. We, as people, are smart enough to build the internet and put porn on it, free porn on the internet, but we're stupid enough to screw free porn in the internet as people in the world. That super sucks. You're Americans across the street. You jumped me around the corner as a corny gang around the corner across the street. We didn't do it. We're Bloods across the street. Well, Bloods attacked me around the corner for some fucking reason. To rob me. They know that my brother's Jeep was outside, so I got all these people hovering around my brother's Jeep, and I'm a vet, and they know that I'm a vet. Oh, he's gonna come out running because of the Jeep, the badge out the window because of my younger brother. You knew that. You was going to jump me on because they wanted me to get out of the apartment to take the rest of the lottery ticket. See, I wrote down my numbers on the sheet. I take my time and pick the numbers out as I got all my family's birthday numbers in the lottery ticket. So they had to steal the rest of the lottery ticket because I can still prove that you stole my lottery ticket as a corny gang outside. I do believe that my ex-landlord was in the Bloods around the corner. So the Bloods that gang outside robbed me as a respect of me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And some of the law was involved. Somehow you're a security a cop downstairs, but you're a goddamn Bloods downstairs too. How can you be a cop and the Bloods at the same time downstairs while my lottery ticket was taken from me? What type of friends are you around here? You suck as friends around here back home after 9/11, man. You all jumped me around the corner to get my door kicked down and get my lip split, and you trying to get me in trouble, but I'm the one that got robbed. Wow, porn. Hey, Mr. Law in a free country, can you tell the law kids watch porn 24 hours a day on the internet as they're in the gang outside to mock me as a soldier after 9/11 attack? So the law needs to update their laws on who knows what sex is online. Because apparently I'm the only one that knows where the porno sites. That's how the law views you when you go to court. They treat you like shit because they view you that you're the only one that knows where porn is while you all send me bad unupdated sites to my computer as a corny gang asshole fucking world online. Now you're mean to me. How the fuck you allow me to go through this? This is my hometown. I'm out there trying to say that I have a cool hometown in the state of New Jersey where there's a 4th of July parade. Where is my 4th of July parade? Huh? Where is my 4th of July parade back home as your hometown hero? I like going outside, sitting with my landlord downstairs that I grew up with, and watch the 4th of July parade. What, because you guys gotta wave at me as your American hero around here? What the fuck is wrong with everybody, man? I don't get it. We have no reason to hate each other as people in the world. This doesn't even make any goddamn sense. And you're a terrorist and gangsters online? Who the fuck are you in the 21st century? This is a free American country. Who the fuck are you to tell people what to fucking do? Who the fuck are you on the streets of America? Why are you doing this to me, for one? I don't know. You know what? I thought a lot of cool things. I thought, not just because I made goofy videos. What if I didn't make goofy videos at war? I got proof that I served my country. Is that it? When veterans come home and they can prove that they served their country, so now you're going to make them feel even more like shit because I'm a real man that served my country after 9/11, man? That sucks. I can't believe people are that fucking mean to each other, man. I really don't, man. You all lived through, everybody around here lived through 9/11 attack. You figure the whole country would come together after 9/11. I think the country did at one point came together as America. But now, what, the years went by or something? I'm 38 years old. Oh, I don't deserve respect no more as an American soldier after 9/11. What is everybody's fucking problem? How can anybody talk to me the way they do? How can my hometown law sit there and look at me with evil? All I get is evil fucking eyes. Like you're gods. Oh, we can hack your computer. Now we're a god on your goddamn fucking computer as human beings in the world. So I deserve to treat you like shit and control your goddamn fucking life. Because you're all a bunch of nerds hacking people as a gang outside. The Law is abusing their power because they can hack people's computer and watch porn off of people's computer and get mad at one person. How can people get mad at one person of billions of porn? Because you're playing me. Instead of welcoming me back home in my hometown, I gotta get played by my goddamn hometown too. I'm getting played back home. You're all trying to make me look fucking bad back home because I'm an American hero back home. How much porn? You all hacked me, right? So if you all hacked me in bad sites, how much porn do you think I saw? I didn't see shit because you won't allow me to see shit. That sucks, man. I was the goofy soldier at war. Because apparently when you saw me on YouTube videos at war, oh, Commiso must have didn't do shit at war because he's having a good time at war making goofy videos. So he must have didn't do shit at war. But all I heard was Commiso do this, Commiso do that, Commiso do this, Commiso do that, Commiso do this, Commiso do that. I don't know. How can somebody like me be nice to people and still make goofy videos, even the fact that it looks like you're just sitting there to get me in trouble because you don't want me to be successful as a veteran back home. You don't want to treat me like an American hero in my hometown. And you're Americans outside. Yeah, that sucks. That hurts my feelings. How can your kids wave at me when the 4th of July street, and then every time I look out the window, you got your whole family marching around. What kind of half-face was that? You looked at the window and half-faced that shit so fucking hard as Americans across the street as a corny gang outside. What do you expect me to do? Not to stand up for myself? Let the terrorists kill me after 9/11. Let the gangs outside mock me as an American soldier. You want me to get in trouble with the law. I didn't join no corny gang outside or a pussy terrorist outside. I don't have to earn points by some gang outside going in jail. Well, if that's the case, I'm the only one that had the balls to go to jail around here while everybody's watching porn off of my goddamn laptop at the hometown law. How can you do that? How can you people do that? You're Americans. How can people treat American heroes like shit? How can anybody treat American heroes like shit? Ain't my fucking fault some jerk off attacked America after 9/11. I lived through 9/11. That's what it feels like. Oh, Commiso ain't shit. Commiso a pussy. Well, I lived through 9/11 attack too, you know. Not just you on the internet around here. So I feel like I have to stand up for myself. If I don't stand up for myself, all you guys do is going to keep fucking mocking me because there's some bully-ass gang outside. Is that what you did to Tupac and Biggie? When Tupac and Biggie finally stood up to a gang outside, you killed the motherfuckers? They were successfully getting out of that shit, right? Tupac and Biggie don't want to do that shit. They was trying to teach kids to stay out of gangs as Tupac and Biggie, but you the pussy gang outside had to kill them on the streets, and that's the best friends on the streets? That's the fucking respect that's on the streets of America. People can get in trouble with the law when not doing shit no more. People can get shot on the streets of America, and you don't have to be doing shit on the streets. You all made fun of Michael Jackson. You all big fans in the whole world. to make fun of Michael Jackson, man. How the fuck you so hard on each other as people, man? Why are you so mean to each other? Because you decided not to understand a rap song? It's not, there's more than rap song, there's other music, you know. You know, it sucks that people can go out of the way and blame, oh, it's because of the rap music. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that person. Oh, it's because of porn. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of this, so why the world the way it is. No, it's because of you. There's billions of assholes in the world that don't know how to be good friends to each other and stand up for each other in the world no more. You're a heartless gang outside. You have to prove your t-shirt to a disabled combat. I have to get taught by the fucking law back home too as a disabled combat veteran after none. What the fuck is everybody's fucking problem? Why is everybody so fucking mean to each other? Why are you all so fucking mean to me? Because I stood up to a gang outside? I stood up with the gang in high school. Is that the reason why you're trying to get me kicked off the wrestling team? Because some gang outside? That sucks. We live in a free country. Why do we have to deal with gangs in the fucking first place? And what's up with the fucking law nowadays? The law doesn't want us to do crime, but we have to watch crime on television and on the internet. Does that even make any fucking sense, too? You're worried about your kids. Your kids are getting killed at wars. Your kids getting killed on gang fights on the streets. Your kids are getting killed by crime on the internet. Your kids can't play on the streets in the world because you're so pussy gang in the world as terrorists and people on the streets as grown-ass and adults online. So what the fuck did I do? That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to wave that they're all big and bad on the internet, but they only got balls to screw a good guy's life on the internet after 9/11 attack. And I'm trying to tell you, if you give me a deal or not, I've been fighting my case online for years that my hometown law figured that shit out. Because I don't deserve to have a bad life back home. I am a nice guy. I have the responsibility to raise a family. I have the responsibility. I was trained in the military to have a responsibility. So you all look like idiots at my court around here on my hometown. Everybody looks like assholes around here in my hometown. Because I don't deserve this. I am the nicest guy in the world, man. I'm that guy that gets shot by some gang outside because you're not a good friend to me. Right? Only good people die on television. Only good people die on the internet. Because some assholes try to control people over the worst sex online. Because they think they're sick. I got a 600 BC law back home towards me only as a veteran. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. I feel like everybody's going out of their way to upset me on purpose. They grew up around here with my family around here. They all act like they don't know the Commiso family. They all act like they don't know the McHugh family. But everybody knows my family. You heard Commiso all around here lives around here. You know? And that's another thing. My dad is upset because Grandpa died. And my family moved away from my dad. So when my Grandpa died, his brothers and sisters moved away from him, and he's the older brother. And I'm the older brother. You know, my dad is upset that y'all moved away so far away from here. Because my dad wants to hang with you as a family. My dad misses hanging with the family. And you all moved away from my dad when Grandpa died. So my dad is upset that you all moved away from him. And Commiso are known to be in New Jersey and New York. Commisos are known to be in New Jersey and New York. As I think there was a Commiso on Titanic. I looked up and there was the McHugh, my mom's side, McHugh. There was a McHugh on Titanic. And that's how I think the McHughes got to the United States on Titanic, the McHughes. And there was an Italian guy on Titanic. I think Commiso was on Titanic too. You know, for a lot of veterans, the word American country means a lot to American veterans. To come home and you're all Americans around here, what is everybody's problem? You're lucky that I even came back home alive as Commiso, dude. Because I was the goofy guy as a soldier. And we all know the goofy guy gets killed at war. So you're lucky that I came back home and got to listen to my voice back home. So it sucks that I don't understand. What's your problem on this? How can the law get mad over sex? Your kids are in gang members, or your kids are in terrorist group, and your kids get killed on the streets. Your kids smart enough to get killed, but they're not smart enough to figure out what sex is. So, I don't know. I really don't know what I did because I thought everybody make a big deal in my hometown that I'm a Commiso. Everybody likes Commiso. And I'm a nice guy. You can't really hate me, can you? There's no way anybody can hate on Commiso, dude. That sucks. I can't believe, even the fact that I'm a veteran, you're still all going to treat me like shit at court. I can't believe you keep making me go to court back home. You know, porn is, what are we going to do to me now, law? The porn is still on the internet. Wow, great detective work. They beat up a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 as a gang, and then they beat me up again as my hometown law. What? Because I'm actually tough? All this shit you did to me, I'm still standing. That sucks because people does not even have a reason to hate on each other. So how can people became haters in the world? You know, you're supposed to be the cool person at the party, and you're not supposed to be the hater at the party, but you are. So I mustn't. You all claim that you had cool parties around here, but I must have didn't miss. If you guys go out of your way not to invite a veteran, that party sucks, dude. And why am I getting treated like this? Because I'm a veteran. That's why in history, every veteran gets treated like shit in history. Because we are the men and women in history that had the balls to serve our country in history. So now, since veterans don't have to prove shit to nobody back home, but you all have to prove something to a veteran back home. That's why veterans come home, and the veterans don't really get that welcome back home kind of thing. Right? Because everybody now at the party has to be tougher than you as a veteran. So instead of everybody having a good time at the party, you all have to up me at the party. Is it that hard to get girls? I thought Earth girls are easy. So how hard is it to get a girl at a party? Oh, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. So yeah, if people know my family around here, I really don't understand all these years why I'm going through this. You must have didn't like my family in the first place to make me. If I'm a Commiso. I feel like every Commiso has a hard time for some reason. It feels like everybody bullies McHugh's and Commiso family. So I'm the kind of older brother that stands up for my younger brother. So when you all hovered around my brother, because you knew that was my brother's Jeep, it ain't that hard. That the law treats people that it's so hard to find porn nowadays. It's so hard to find information on people on the streets as you hack my computer and everything. So you knew that was my brother's Jeep. So you all hovered around that Jeep around the corner, and you was going to jump me no matter what word that came out of my mouth. So you had time to steal the rest of the lottery ticket that was on my apartment around the corner. Oh, Commiso is a veteran? Oh, I know how to get him out of the house. We got to go around his brother's Jeep. Because, they put bombs on convoys and IEDs and everything. So we're going to make him believe that we're bad guys, and we're going to mess up his brother's Jeep outside. So you knew I was going to run outside to protect my brother's Jeep outside. You knew that was my brother's Jeep around the corner as a corny gang outside. So it didn't matter what I was going to say to you. You guys was going to jump me and kick me in the fucking face no matter what. So you could keep me at an apartment just to run. You good thing you didn't fuck up my cat. Good thing you didn't harm my cat, man. My black cat died. I grew up with my black cat. And my landlord downstairs, down here, gave me a cat. You good thing you didn't get hurt my cat around the corner. And then the landlord mocked me that they went in the apartment when I'm not at home. Technically, nobody's allowed to be in your apartment when you're not there as an attendant, as a landlord around the corner. But they mocked me that they went through my apartment when I'm not around, as they played with my cat when I was sitting there watching them. And that's a corny gang outside. That sucks. That sucks. How people back in the day, you get respect no matter what back in the day. Now you gotta fucking beg that shit out of people because of corny gang outside. It's kind of unfair how people treat each other in the world. You'll figure, why is it so hard for the law to send you good sites so you won't get in trouble with the law? Isn't that the whole point of the law, monitoring the internet so you won't get in trouble with the law on the internet? No, because you're a corny gang outside. You know I'm a veteran after 9/11. So it's not everybody, and I don't hate the people across the street. I'm not trying to get them in trouble I'm not like that. I'm not trying to I'm not even going to try to get you in trouble as the law. That's not my personality. It's not in me. I have a good heart. You know that. People know that. It's like people know that you have a good heart. People know that Michael Jackson had a good heart. You took advantage of Michael Jackson's heart. People in the world took advantage of Michael Jackson's heart. And now, as a veteran after 9, people take advantage of you. When you're in high school, who gets bullied in school? It's the shy, quiet kid. I was the shy, quiet kid that got bullied on the wrestling team in high school. I had no balls talking to women. People made fun of me in a lot of ways, even being on the wrestling team. Because nice guys can take it, assholes can't take it. And people bullied assholes, assholes can't fucking take it. That's a corny gang outside. That sucks. People are abusing their power because they can hack people's computers as people in the world. So, as back in the day before the internet, people had to take the time to shake each other's hands and get to know each other before the internet. But nowadays, all people do is hack you and judge the shit out of you. That's all people do, hack you and judge the... Even though that everybody... Can you tell the law? They need to update the law. Kids know what sex is. You don't have to beat me up back home because of a sex. It is that it. Because everybody's got to show example out of me as a veteran or something. What is this? What is this? If everybody's naked online, don't you think the kids are all naked too? As a nudist? In the state of New Jersey, I'm allowed to be naked around kids, but since I'm a veteran and I'm in a corny gang outside, there must be something wrong with me, because I want to be a nudist too? So what is this? I don't understand. Yeah, I get it. Don't hurt kids. But you're hurting your kids by just leaving crime on the internet. So what's the point of having law on the internet? The law ain't doing shit but just sitting there and bullying one person, and that's the justice system. And you even bully your president. Holy shit, back in the day, Abraham Lincoln, being a president of America actually meant something back in the day. Now when you be a president in the 21st century, everybody talks, even though the facts that you voted for that president as Americans, everybody talks shit about you even being American president. So American president can't even do their jobs to be a president, because all you worry about is you dropped out of high school just to talk shit about each other as a corny gang outside. It's like kids can be in horror movies, but damn, kids don't know shit about sex. What the hell? So people can accept that kids can die at war. People can accept that kids know what death and crime but sex is this. But hey, can you tell the law? That's why I can't how people overreact over sex anymore. Sex is something simple, and you have to have sex to have a family and love. So how can people look at sex as a wrong thing compared to the damn death and killings on the internet? Sex is part of our lives as a human race, as part of the animal kingdom. Sex is a natural thing to talk about. Not killing each other like assholes on the streets in the world. So, I don't know. Am I on overhauling and I just made a fool out of myself again? And instead of, no, overhauling, I saw that show. They tell you eventually that you're on overhauling. I saw the overhaul. Can you put me on overhaul? I will forgive everybody if you just. I'm a simple person. It ain't that hard to make Commiso happy. If you saw my family, Grandpa called the whole family retarded. Nothing against the mentally challenged, but if you saw my family, I think Grandpa's right. I think my family's retarded. And It doesn't take that much to make Commiso happy. I'm not out going out begging for more medals. Is that what you think? I'm not begging for medals for military. I'm not begging for money. I'm just making videos. So I will forgive everybody what everybody did to me if you just overhaul my van, man. You're supposed to make me cool back home. I need a girlfriend. I'm going to die alone. I'm going to be 40. And I need a love too, you know. I'm simple. Overhaul my van and I'll be the happiest camper. I go back to making goofy videos again. So, if you all can explain yourselves why I can't believe anybody's hard on Commiso, man. Because, you know, I could be angry like everybody else in the world out there. Like, you know, that's what the terrorists wanted. People to be angry in the world so they could start a war and shit. But we as Americans went after the bad guys after 9/11. We didn't. President Bush says, I don't want to start war. Just hand over your goddamn bad guys that attacked America. I remember Bush saying that. President Bush says, I do not want to start war with any country. Just hand over your bad guys that attacked America. And that's all you had to do. It would have been cool to me. Because I served my country underneath President Bush. I think I was on Fort Bragg, and President Bush went to Fort Bragg to make a speech on Fort Bragg, and I was like, the stage was right here, and I was like on the far end of the stage, and I saw the side of President Bush, and that's all I saw of the president. I didn't get to talk to President Bush as a veteran, but I think I would have made President Bush laugh. See, I'm pretty funny. Oh, now I gotta move over here because there's a glare right there. It's the whole point that, you know what, I don't care what people think of me. Because if people have the nerve to make fun of their soldiers and make their veterans feel like shit, then that sucks. Because everybody was there when 9/11 happened. It was obvious that we got attacked in 9/11. That's not a mistake. They try to make it look like a mistake or something, but that wasn't a mistake, the 9/11. That was an attack. If I was the president and every country told me that there's world peace in every country, and then as a president, I don't understand why we got attacked as an American after 9/11. So, yeah, I'd be in shock too as a president. I'd be sitting there like, well, they just told me we're all... They told me that we're all cool as countries. Why the hell we got attacked in 9/11? So I would have that shock expression too as a president. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? They told me we're all cool as countries. Why we got attacked as Americans and what the fuck? So, yeah, I think if I was met President Bush, I can make President. I made Chong laugh. Me and my dad met Cheech and Chong, and I made Chong laugh really hard. And you could tell Cheech was trying to hold back the laugh. Even Cheech was trying to stop not to laugh, but I made Chong laugh. So I know I can make President Bush laugh. Hey, Mr. President Bush, did you watch my videos over the years? So, why do people bully the people that could change the world? Michael Jackson was changing the world for you all to fuck it up for Michael Jackson. So you all claim that you want change, but you fucking up the change. That means nobody's fighting. There's no gangs in the world of terrorists. Everybody's chilling in the world. Why you all come up with this hate? What the fuck? How can you come up with hate where there's no hate in the world? So, yeah, I will forgive everybody to give me a hard time. If you just overhaul my van, I'm a really good guy. I'm not trying to put down people like everybody else to me as a vet. I have a learning. Can you tell my monitor? I don't understand what's going on anymore because I don't understand how anybody can get in trouble over sex online at all. Even kids watch sex, so you don't understand how kids get in trouble. If everybody got this for making porn on the internet, right? We as people in the world been making porn on the internet for years, but now everybody's having a fucking nervous fucking breakdown and acting like sex is worse than the death thing, the killings on the internet. So yeah, can you just overhaul my van because I'm getting put down and beat down and people robbing me and making me feel bad and I'm the good guy here. And it won't take that long to make Commiso happy again. I'm going to be 40 soon. I was in the grocery store and I was too shy to talk to women, so it looks like I'm going to die alone, but can you at least overhaul my van? You all played me and cock-blocked me on Chatterbait for years, even the hometown law. You know, can you overhaul my van, please, please? That's all I ask. Overhaul my van. I'm known as Scooby-Doo. My nickname in the military was Scooby, as in high school, and pretty much every school, I guess I have that character of being Scooby. So you really can't hate Scooby. There's no way you can hate Scooby. So can you make my van the mystery van back in the 70s around here? So I can look cool at least driving down the road as a hometown hero? So I apologize to anybody around here, but I think you need to apologize to me because I didn't do shit for you guys to do what you did to me. Even to my home, I didn't do shit to the law either. So, I don't know. I don't even know why everybody's fighting in the world. I went to war because I felt like I had to after 9/11. I went to war and I don't even know why everybody was fighting that war. I don't even know. So, come on now. Come on, people. Come on now. Come on. You can do it. World peace. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that come on, man. Everybody hold hands. Like the movie Grinch, they all hold hands to bring back the Christmas, because Grinch, there's some great, the terrorists like the Grinch, they're trying to steal Christmas from everybody. So, you know, they got Grinch to bring back Christmas. You can do it, Mr. Bad Guys, or whatever you are, or whatever, you know. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that... So this is your disabled combat veteran after 9. I'm a little out of shape. I'm a fat guy now. I was skinny mostly my whole life, but now I'm a fat man. I'm a fat man. I'm a fat man. See? I got boobies as a fat man. I'm a fat man. I'm a fat man. And you know what? I don't care. You know, maybe one day I can work out and I won't be fat no more. But I'm a fat man now. You gonna bully me because I'm a fat man? Are you gonna bully me? Cause I'm a fat man? Huh? Hello? So, did you see how I paint the apartment? Look how cool the colors are on. I painted the apartment. I still have to paint the apartment. Look how the cool color, the yellow and the green. The yellow and the green. That was my idea. And the ceiling is blue. So I have to still paint clouds on the ceiling. I want to get stone and paint clouds on the ceiling. So I feel like I'm outside smoking weed. I could just go outside and smoke weed. But I was going to paint clouds and smoke weed like I'm outside. Indoors. That's how cool I am. Well, hey. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. They make it like veterans are the ones that has issues, but it looks like you all got issues back home. Right? They're like, there must be something wrong with veterans because they're veterans or something. But it looks, when you meet veterans, every veteran's got a sense of humor. When the President Bush went to Fort Bragg, I was the soldier driving the golf cart, and I had to drive the older veterans. There were veterans up to World War II. So I had a World War II. You could tell he was a World War II veteran. That's how old he looked. And I always say, I want to be like that guy as a veteran. This guy was fun. He said, pick up the speed. You're going too slow, soldier, on the golf cart. I said, you sure? I said, hold on, old veteran. He said, I'm going to hold on, and you got to drive this golf cart super fast. I said, okay, because I'm a soldier, and I'm respecting the veterans, so I'm listening to the veteran. And this World War II veteran jumped on the golf cart, and he said, my wife is going to sit here, and I'm going to hold on to the side. And you're going to drive super fast to the seats. Now, take off, soldier. And I'm like, okay, veteran. Oh, sir. Okay. And I just pushed on the golf cart, and he was taking off. He was going, wee. That's how cool veterans are. Veterans can go, wee, all the way to the seats at Fort Bragg. And I had fun driving the veterans to their seats. And I drove. There was one veteran that he got blown up so bad at war that he can't be. He had an umbrella because he will get burnt by the sun. That's how bad his skin was because he got burnt. I drove him all the way to his seat. I felt like I drove all the main veterans to their seats. And I had fun because they put me on, because soldiers get sad when they get put on duty. So I was happy when they put me on duty. And they had snipers when President Bush, you could tell where all the snipers were. They had snipers in the woods. They had snipers on high, all up in there. 360. I think there was a 360 a sniper team all around. And I spotted them all out. And I was driving the golf cart, and I was having fun with the golf cart, driving the veterans, the American heroes, to their seats when President Bush was talking at Fort Bragg. And I never got to meet President Bush, but I saw him. He was making fun of the terrorist name. President Bush was making fun of the terrorist name. And everybody was, I laughed. I felt like people laughed, but I understood he was making fun of the name. So I was happy to drive all the veterans to their seats as a soldier in the military. But now I'm a veteran. I don't think the military wants me anymore as a veteran. So yeah, I really think everybody needs to lighten up in my hometown, man. This is not the ghetto. This is Mercer. And I wish everybody just lighten up in this world. Like that's the problem. You need more laughter in the world. Everybody's too the world can't get too serious in the world. It's all too fucking serious, man. So yeah, I did a lot of cool in a short period of time serving my country. I did a lot of cool things in the military. So people can't just sit there and act like I didn't do anything because all I heard was Commiso do this, Commiso do that. If I would have stayed in the military, I probably could make a higher. I would have made a high rank in the military. I would have the medals that I had on my chest. The medals would have went down because that's how good a soldier I was. I would have earned more medals and they would have no more room to put medals on my uniform because I was a good soldier. I didn't complain. How I complain now in the military, I didn't hardly complain at all in the military. But Commiso's got needs too, overhaul my van. That's all. That's all. I ran out of words to say. This is a disabled combat veteran actor, Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies.